Hi guys, my name is Norbert, I'm from Aquasub, and today I'm going to talk about troubleshooting wet breathing regulator. Have you ever been on a dive and your regulator was breathing wet? Well, that was a cause which could probably be found out before you left for dive. So how do we test the regulator? Well, usually you open the tank and you pre-breathe your regulator before going diving. Seems to be working fine, but is it really? Well, there is a chance that regulator could pass water and air and you will not determine that on the surface. So how to make sure that regulator is dry breathing? The best way is to close your tank, drain your lines and do what we call negative test. Okay, so I'm going to inhale and make sure that the regulator will not deliver any air to me. Although my tank is closed, the regulator still is passing air. That tells me that the regulator is not airtight. In this case, I check the exhaust diaphragm. During transportation sometimes something might jam and flip the exhaust diaphragm, which is responsible for exhaling air. Although I could breathe on the surface and the regulator didn't show any problems, if I went under the water, I would be breathing water as well. So the diaphragm should be nice and flat, so as you do the negative test, no air should be passing. So this is one of the possible ways the regulator would pass the water. Where are the others? Another one would be the mouthpiece. Mouthpiece is attached to your regulator with a tie wrap, and sometimes after use it can develop some cracks. That's where the water can enter, or you can bite through this, creating another way for water to passing into the regulator. The other one would be exhalation diaphragm. Exhalation diaphragm is under the cover here. Sorry, inhalation diaphragm. This one is responsible for opening valve of the regulator. As you inhale, it drops down, pushing the lever down. Sometimes, after prolonged use of the regulator, it might develop some cracks and it can pass the water. You can actually inspect that by removing that and spreading, but the best test would be the test as I showed you already, which is the negative test. So basically, if your regulator is not passing any air, when the tank is not turned on, it should breathe properly under the water.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!